So guys, had enough of your grips being absolute trash and wearing down? Well, look no further. Go over to fakegrips.com and use play1 for a 15% discount.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy PlayHero Junior back with another video, and I have just finished thinking over about that crazy game between Spain and Portugal, but that is not where we're starting today. We are starting with Egypt versus Uruguay as our first game. Basically, I watched that game. Well, I didn't watch the actual game, I watched the highlights, should I say, because I was at work. I watched the highlights of that game, and I felt like, honestly, it was so unfair on poor old Egypt. I felt like they played so frigging well, and I just felt like it should have just been a 0-0. Honestly, from my heart, it should have just been a 0-0, and that was it. Heartbreak for Egypt at the end. Obviously, as you guys saw from Uruguay scoring that winning header, it was just I can't believe it. I watched the highlights and I was just like, why poor old Egypt. Felt like they played extremely well throughout the game. They kept the tempo with Uruguay, and I just felt like, to be honest, we can all agree here, Uruguay played absolutely awful. They played completely and utterly poor all game. I wouldn't say they deserved a victory there, but they did get the victory. So my star player for the match was the Egyptian goalkeeper. I felt like he played out of his mind. He was insane. Considering before the game they were saying it was a big risk him being picked over the older goalkeeper with more experience, I felt he played out of his mind, and I felt it was so unlucky on him, obviously, to concede the header at the end. But yeah, I felt like he was the star man for Egypt within that game. I just want to say also, it was a bit crazy that Mo Salah didn't come on, but I guess because they don't want to risk it with everything that's going on with them at the moment. But hopefully we will see Mo Salah in the next game, and I think he could really light up Egypt's chance. Do I think Egypt are completely out of the tournament? No, obviously they're not. They've still got to play. Who else they've still got to play? They've still got to play Saudi Arabia, and they've still got to play Russia. I think they could get a result against Russia, and I do think they could get a result against... Oh, they obviously could definitely get a result against Saudi Arabia. If they continue to play how they did today, maybe create a bit more chances with Mo Salah up top, definitely Egypt could potentially be going through. But yeah, we'll move on to the next game. The next game was... Who was the next game? It was Iran versus... Who was the other team? Morocco. Yeah, that's right. Iran versus Morocco. My opinion on that game was, I felt like the game was an insane game. I felt like Morocco really, like... I tell you what, Morocco super impressed me throughout the game, you know. I thought, whoa, you know, Morocco have got a bit about themselves, definitely. They seemed a bit, you know, fizzing the ball around, but I can't lie, till the end of the game, well, like the first half Morocco were fizzing it around, you know, doing bits and stuff, but to the end of the game it just seemed to die out. None of the teams really wanted it. Does that make sense? Like, no team seriously wanted to win, it seemed. It seemed like they was just both sort of settling for the 1-1 draw and going with it and stuff. And I think, honestly, the 1-1 draw would have been the best option. But, and then, obviously, like, the World Cup games have been crazy today. Last-minute goals galore. Iran scored right at the end with an own goal. Well, they didn't score. The Morocco defender scored an own goal, which was kind of heartbreaking for them also. It's been heartbreaking tragedy today at the World Cup, honestly. But yeah, I feel like should Iran win that game? No, I feel like that should have been a draw as well, because they both evenly played amazingly, I think. Definitely Morocco. Morocco really showed they could be a force. Do I think Morocco are out of the competition? Quite possibly, you know, with the likes of Spain and Portugal, which I'll be getting onto next. It's going to be an uphill struggle for both Iran and Morocco. It's going to be an uphill struggle, you know, but we're going to find out, honestly. My player of the match for that game, who do I think played insanely well for each team? I'm going to probably go with, I honestly don't know. I can't pick anyone because there wasn't like an amazing person who stood out that game. So I'm just not going to put anyone for the player of the game there. But yeah, they were all good, and yeah, it was good to see those sides play out. Now we're getting on to the juicy game here. This is one I could honestly talk about all night. Oh fucking hell, I was full of my chair. I could talk about all night this game, which was Portugal versus Spain. Holy hell, what a competition that was, you know. Where do we start with it, you know? It was an amazing game, honestly. It was just great throughout. The teams were just like literally playing tennis with each other, batting it off. There was no points in it where it's just boring. Two great teams playing against each other, and you know, where you just couldn't write the script, you know. Diego Costa, I've always said, being a Chelsea fan, I felt like it was silly of us letting him go, as I think I said this all along. I said he was an amazing striker. Diego Costa, I said he was what we needed. He was the replacement for Didier Drogba, you know. The strength, the power, the pace, the strike. You know, so I felt like it was a bit weird us getting rid of him, but Diego Costa definitely shutting down all his all the people that sort of in a way didn't believe in him, all the critics that are saying, you know, is he Spain's #1 scorer? And I think honestly he definitely can be. You know, he's got a bit of a temperament to him, a bit like Mario Balotelli, but on his game he can definitely be Spain's #1. Right, let's get on to the man of the moment. Definitely, we have Cristiano Ronaldo. What can we say about this guy that hasn't already been said? Cristiano Ronaldo just took the show tonight. Honestly, he is just something that is just magical. Do you know what I mean? He just somehow, you know, obviously David De Gea's blunder didn't help him, of course, but that can't be helped. You know, I think it was just a mishap and stuff. And I know a lot of Spanish fans are going to be saying, you know, Portugal shouldn't be in it if David De Gea didn't make, you know, the blunder, but it happens. But Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, he's just the man, isn't he? He's just the man of the moment that just seems to be able to do it. And honestly, that's the difference between Ronaldo and Messi. Ronaldo performs for his international country, whereas Messi hasn't quite shown that he can perform for his international country yet. So it's going to be interesting, I think it's tomorrow Argentina play, to see how Messi's going to match up to Ronaldo. Because Ronaldo absolutely smashed it tonight, you know. And I think that was an even score, definitely, you know. Spain and Portugal definitely deserve to take the spoils each. I think it would have been unfair if one of them won the game, because they both played insane. But yeah, of course, my man of the match is going to be the man, Cristiano Ronaldo. I just felt like he played so good throughout the night. The maestro, the guy creating the chances, he was just beautiful throughout, you know. And there's just nothing more you can say about Ronaldo. He just does it. It's just Cristiano. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this day 2 of the World Cup. Today was definitely a little bit more exciting than the day 1. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you are new around here, smash that like button, it's much appreciated. And if you are definitely new around here, please hit that sub button. Any recurring viewers, please hit the bell button, as it really does help me out with my views and stuff like this, helping me grow. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying this series, please do leave a comment to let me know. And I'll see you dudes in my next video. Peace, guys. Woo!